My name is John Ashley with Prestige Curb Appeal. We do residential and commercial pressure washing. We do everything from roofs, houses, and driveways. Commercial-wise, we do shopping centers, parking lots, everything, you name it. It really helps and makes you feel good and increases the property value. Give me a call, 865-621-1004. We'd love the opportunity to give you a quote, come out and see your house, even look at your driveway.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for checking in with your afternoon weather update. Got to talk about the severe weather potential that's going to be ramping up here over the next couple of days. Today's risk is to our north and northwest, but tonight could see some strong thunderstorms clipping the Tennessee-Kentucky border along the northern Cumberland Plateau. Tomorrow, that risk level starts to push its way on in. That would be tomorrow night into Saturday morning. The bullseye is going to be across parts of western Kentucky. They're going to get hammered with some severe weather. Here for us locally, we'll dive you into the details on the Futurecast coming up here in just a second, so stick with me. And then as we get into our Saturday, Sunday, all that starts to shift with the cold front to our south and southeast. So here's the deal, okay? I've had a couple of reports or a couple of conversations on social media already. I want to explain something real quick. We do have a high probability of damaging wind gusts. This is what it's looking like, right? I put everything else in the medium category, and here's why. Well, I do think that we could see some hail 1 inch in diameter or smaller. Isolated flooding and flash flooding potential is there, but notice the tornado potential is medium. I don't want you to say, oh no, this is a big tornado outbreak. That's not the story. But we have all the parameters, all the ingredients, all the dynamics together that are coming together to produce an isolated tornado or two. And so because we have so much dynamics in the atmosphere to work with to produce tornadoes, I put that on the medium category. There is a chance, and they typically would be smaller tornadoes that would spin up within the main line of the severe thunderstorms. But we also have a chance maybe late in the day on Friday too, before the main storm system comes on through. So I just want you to kind of keep that in the back of your head that, listen, I'm not talking about a big tornado outbreak. It's not like 2011 whatsoever, but we are talking about the potential for isolated tornadoes. So for the rest of the day today, the clouds have kind of crept back in. We're starting to see more sunshine and work its way back into the area as well. Had a little batch of upper level moisture moving on through. So 78 degrees here at the lunch hour. We're on our way into the mid 80s here. The humidity is starting to pick up, but that wind makes it feel so much nicer and so much more comfortable. It is definitely going to be on the toastier side. The wind is going to stick with us here through the afternoon into the evening and should relax a little bit, but I think the wind's going to pick right back up as we head into our Friday as the cold front approaches. All right, let's talk about tonight for just a second. Storm Prediction Center has put us under a level 1 risk along I-75, the Tennessee-Kentucky border. So let's pick up our timeline at 7 o'clock tonight. Got a batch of showers and thunderstorms that are coming on through. And again, the potential for maybe a few isolated strong thunderstorms into the early overnight hours, or late overnight hours, I should say, into early tomorrow morning. So that potential is there for you folks across the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Damaging winds would be mainly the main threat. Now, forecast low temperatures Friday morning are going to start off in the 60s, but notice that we have a level 1, 2, and 3 risk for severe storms issued by the Storm Prediction Center. Again, we have a really dynamic atmosphere that's taking shape. So let me walk you through our Futurecast on Friday. Friday, for the most part, should be quiet and dry, at least through the lunch hour. Maybe a couple of passing showers here or there, but we need to watch out for some individual cells. Now, that's 7 o'clock Friday night. Forecast high temperatures on Friday will be in the 80s, so it is still going to be warm and muggy. Depending on A, how the rain plays out overnight tonight and how long it lingers, B, how much cloud coverage we have tomorrow, and can the atmosphere kind of recuperate itself. It really depends on how tomorrow night into Saturday plays out, okay? So something to kind of keep in mind. We don't want severe weather, but this is what's going on. So let's pick up our timeline at 7 o'clock Friday night. And let me just throw this out there as well, that models tend to be a little bit on the slower side when it comes to the onset of this kind of a storm system. So give or take about an hour or two, probably give an hour or two. So there's midnight. There's the severe weather that's going to be blasting its way on through. It may be even here before midnight. That's how fast these typically usually speed up. There's 2 o'clock in the morning. Severe weather potential is going to continue through the overnight hours into Saturday morning. That's 4 o'clock in the morning. And then it moves its way on out by 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't think that we're going to have a whole lot of activity around the area. Now, we're likely to pick up some heavy rainfall. That's also why, combined with the heavy rain that we've had this week for some of us, or over the last 7 days anyways, heavy rain, anywhere from a half an inch to over an inch of rain can't be ruled out with this system. And so therefore, that's why the flooding potential kind of increases into that medium category. So I'll keep you posted on that. Make sure you check back in. Rain chances ramp up Friday night. They start to fade away, but kind of linger and then ramp back up as we get into the middle part of next week. So we are looking at elevated rain chances, and it's going to add up across much of the region. The bullseye for the heaviest rain is going to be across northern Middle Tennessee into western Kentucky. So we'll be in the mid to upper 80s today. Back behind the cold front, we'll drop into the low 80s, and then we'll warm right back up as we get into the start of next week. Just keep an eye on the storm potential. Severe weather possible tonight. We'll do it again on Friday night into early Saturday morning. Don't forget to scan this QR code in the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a wealth of weather information, and it will keep you updated on any severe weather potential as long as you have notifications turned on and location services as well. Have a great day.